I'm Jolene Wynn, and this is the Porn Addict's Wife podcast bonus episode, Love Who I Am Masterclass. All right, my ladies, I am so excited. I wanted to do a bonus podcast episode. I wanted to talk to you guys about a masterclass that I'm doing inside my program in just 2 weeks. This is the Love Who I Am Masterclass. And if you have ever struggled with not feeling good enough, then this class is for you. I want to talk to you a little bit about why I'm doing it and what we're going to be doing inside that class. This came up for me. I was coaching a client of mine, and I asked her to tell me all of her thoughts, all the things that she thinks about herself as a wife. And I said, I'm gonna, you just dictate to me. I'm gonna write them all down. And I wrote them all down. And after a few minutes, like she's just talking, I pause her and I say, okay, we need to stop. And now I want you to name things that are positive. And she didn't even realize that she had just spent the last several minutes telling me all the thoughts that she thinks about herself as a wife, and they were all negative, every single one. And this is exactly how our brain is designed to work. Our brain is designed to look for problems so that we can fix them. But when our brain is running subconsciously in that pattern, and we aren't consciously controlling it and dictating where we want it to go, then this is what perpetuates this feeling that we're not good enough. This is what creates this idea that we have that we'll just never measure up. And this is what I really want to teach you guys, how to retrain your brain around so that you stop thinking this way. And here's what's fascinating about this also is that loving who you are, I was thinking about this the other night, is of what I wanted to share in this class, because I said, all right, I want to do the Love Who You Are masterclass, Love Who I Am. And I want you to take a moment, because it's not love who you think you should be. It's who you are. Love who you are right now, in this moment. Which begs the question, do you even know what makes you who you are right now? Right? It's more than just the roles that you fill. It's more than just the expectations that you place on yourself. It's more than the standards that society demands that you attempt to meet. We people please ourselves into a character that we think will fill everyone else's emotional expectations without actually pausing to consider how we actually think and feel about ourselves. Stripped completely bare of all the makeup and the traditions and the patterns and the habits and the projections, who are you? And I don't just, again, mean the roles that you fill, because that's not who you are. You're not just a mom. Those are things that you do. That's how you interact with other people. But if you let all of that go, every role, every expectation, what would be left? Do you even know? If you let go of who your parents think you should be, if you let go of who your kids perceive you to be, if you let go of who your husband is accustomed to you being, if you let go of who you think you should be in relation to all these people in your life, who are you underneath? Do you even know? What do you believe about yourself? And more importantly, what do you want to believe about yourself? Who do you want to become? It's time to find out so that you can stop existing as who you've subconsciously morphed into and start living as who you consciously create yourself to be, and love yourself through that transformation. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. That is what I'm going to be teaching inside this masterclass. I know that there's so many of you, is like when you tell yourself, okay, do you love yourself? I mean, if anybody asked me that question, I'd be like, yeah, of course I do. Right? And of course I love myself. Of course I like myself. If I asked you that question, you'd probably respond the same. And then you'd probably tell me all the reasons why, right? Well, of course I like myself. I like that I do this. I like that I'm good at this. I like that I'm trying my best at this. And, I think I know I have places that I could improve, but overall, on the whole, yeah, I think I like myself. I think I love myself. And that's not a lie. That's just your logic talking. Okay? And our logic and our emotion are two different systems, which is why we can understand logically and tell ourselves logically that we like ourselves, that we love ourselves, and yet emotionally it doesn't always resonate. And we feel that in those moments when your husband watches porn for the upteenth time, or when you forget that you're supposed to make cupcakes for your kid's class and you totally space it, and then your kid is upset and you feel like a failure as a mom. Or when you forget your best friend's birthday and you remember it the next day and you just feel like the worst person ever. Those moments tell a different story. The way you talk to yourself in your head, if you have a toxic negativity cycle, if you have a constant stream of negative self-talk in your head, if you can't take compliments, if you can't allow yourself to praise yourself for things that you've done, if you're holding on to regret over past decisions, constantly beating yourself up over mistakes that you've made, over the decisions you're making now, if you feel no hope toward the future, these are all indications that you don't truly love yourself, at least not in the way that you could. And if this is resonating with you, any of this is resonating with you, I want to invite you to come to the Love Who You Are Masterclass. This class is going to be taught Monday, April 28th through Thursday, May 1st at 12 p.m. Eastern every single day. And when you register, you are not only going to get access to come live, to see it, to be involved, you're also going to be able to work with me one-on-one for that entire week. I want to work with you personally. I'm going to work with every woman personally who comes to this call, comes to this class, so that I can help you with whatever's coming up for you, wherever you're stuck. And I'm going to be teaching you the tools so that you can apply it, because self-love isn't just about acceptance. Self-love, true self-love, is a transformation so that you can become a version of you who loves herself, every part of herself, her past self who made mistakes, her present self who feels lost, her future self that feels hopeless. We're going to learn how to love every single part of you. And I'm going to teach you how to do that one-on-one. So when you register, you get access to all of those calls live, and you get lifetime access to the replays. So if you can't come live, go ahead and register so that you can still get access to all of the material and all of the content. I have some pretty fun things that I'm going to be doing this class that I've never done before, and I'm really excited to share those with you. And then as an extra special bonus, I wanted to really create this in such a way and give you access to creating this transformation, not just with how you feel about yourself personally, but in other roles that you fill. So when you register, you also get access to 2 additional masterclasses for free. You are also going to get access to the Confident Sexuality Masterclass and the How to Not Hate Your Body Masterclass. So with these 3 classes combined, the Love Who I Am, the Confident Sexuality, and How to Not Hate Your Body, it's really giving us the opportunity to start really changing not just what you think about yourself, but how you feel about yourself, what you believe about yourself, sexually, physically, and as far as your personality. And I'm really excited to help you get to create this transformation within you. It's $99 to register. Again, you get lifetime access to all 3 masterclasses, and that same $99 gives you access for the entire week of live coaching. So you get to come to the calls live, you get to work with me one-on-one, and I'm going to help you really nail down and master these skills so that you can start to really move forward. If you are tired of feeling like you're not good enough and you are ready to really actually believe that you are, not just know that you are, but believe it and have it resonate, then come join today. Sign up today, save your seat, and I'll see you there. I cannot wait to work with you.